Everything's your responsibility, nothing's your fault. It's not your fault. When you know better, you can do better. Now, when you know better, however, unconsciously you're still running the program, it's very difficult to do better. And so sometimes you've got to go revisit a training over and over and over again so you get the learnings and you understand it at a deeper level. This isn't a one-shot wonder. I didn't just go to one seminar and suddenly my life was perfect. It was a gradual, consistent change over time. And that's what it takes. It doesn't take just the one-hit wonder. You don't just go to one seminar, one meet-up room, and suddenly your life works. Some of these things will need to be repatterned over and over again until we get the understanding of it, until we get the learning, and then until we create the habit, which is a new habit, which is a different way of interpreting. So if these ideas are new, don't be stressed, don't be alarmed, it's okay. This is a new learning process. I would ask you to open your mind to this knowledge, these ideas, because it gets easier over time. Now, many of you may already know this. You may understand it. The next part of it is, do you apply it? So no matter where you are, we can all apply this to a greater level. Now, how do we apply to a greater level? To truly be at the core side of the equation. To truly be there. 100% on the core side. Means that you take responsibility for everything that happens in your life and everything that happens even in the world. What, child starvation, hunger? Yes. At the highest level, you take responsibility for the lot. That's what full empowerment means. That's what to be at the core side of the equation means. That you're responsible for every thought, every desire, every action, every behaviour, everything that comes out of your mouth, every thought that you have. You're responsible for the lot. And so this is something that we don't just learn once and then forget about. This is an ongoing process. What I'm saying is this is just a frame of thinking. It doesn't matter whether it's real, right or true. But it's just a way of thinking. So it doesn't matter if it's true. Like if you have a belief and that belief gets you good results, it doesn't matter if the belief is not entirely true. If it gets good results, is that a good belief? If we think it gets good results.
Yeah.
It is a good belief. So what I'm suggesting is that to be in empowerment, it's a belief. It's just a belief. It's a new way of thinking about the situation that is different from the old way where you say, well, he was wrong, he did this, he did that, which is still, and that could entirely be true, but this is just another way of thinking. It's another way of processing information. When we process information this way, we take responsibility, guess what that does? It puts us in the driver's seat where you say, did I attract that situation into my life? And if I did, how do I attract something different?
That's real freedom. That's real freedom. When you can let go.
Yeah.
I had a woman do a U-turn in front of me and put me in hospital.
Yeah.
On an open road.
Yeah, completely not your fault.
Yeah, not completely not my fault. Did I hold it against her? No, it was an accident. She didn't mean to do it. Got nothing to do with her. It's how I feel about it.
So here's the next level of thinking, is to say, how did you create that? How did you create this woman doing a U-turn in front of you in your car? How did you create
My
it?
negligence.
It could be, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying though is this just gives us a new frame, a new way of looking at life. And the natural tendency, and this is what separates the average person from the extraordinary person. And that's what we're getting at now. We're not talking about ordinary. We're not talking about normal, ordinary, how we see the world this way. We're talking about extraordinary. So the call for you and the call for this theme is to call you into something extraordinary. And I get that there's resistance there. I get that this is a fight. This isn't like, I can't get my head around that. Okay, it's a little bit like that. Yeah. So at this point in your life, it's a bit of a resistance and a bit of a struggle. That's okay. Just play with the idea for now. Just play with the idea. This is a thing. This is a way to see the world which puts you in empowerment. That's all it is. This is a way to empower you in the situation. You might have been abused, hurt, anything terrible could have happened. Anything terrible. We can either, though, look at it through the effect side or be the cause. Those women who've been abused when they were young, who then raise up, do books, and then help other people through those issues. Do extraordinary things. Or they go out of their ways to prevent, say, child slavery, things like that, which you know is happening around the world. There's horrible atrocities being committed in this world. Horrible. Things that we don't even want to talk about. And they're being committed. But to say that there's nothing that can be done, to live at the effect side and just to shrink, that's the worst thing we can do. Full empowerment means that we go to the effect side and we say, okay, how did I create this now?
That's where miracles are achieved.
It's just a theme. So no 4-year-old has created something horrible like that, like sexual molestation or something like that. I mean, we can't put that. But it's just a theme. It's just an idea that I want to implant in your mind that says you can be fully empowered. You can be fully empowered. Or we can go towards the cause side of the equation. And if you can only make it, let's say there's a cause-effect continuum, and you can get to here, that's awesome. That's way better than here. If you can get to here, even better. The ones that make the difference, the change in the world, the ones that go and empower other people and change lives, they go right over here. And they start taking responsibility. And that's where people get full of passion. They get this new lease on life. They get this desire to help everyone who's struggling. They get this desire to free the world of suffering. That type of thing, like the Mother Teresa of the world, or the Gandhis, who go and change a nation. These men go to this side of the equation.